Right, thanks all very much for coming along. It's great to have an audience. I did a gig last week and nobody turned up. Yeah. It was okay though, because the guy that ran the night, he went out onto the streets and he collected up as many tramps as he could find and brought them in and sat them down. Before long, every chair had a tramp on it. It's always good having bums on seats. Did you know the person that invented the chair didn't release their idea immediately? No. They sat on it for a while. Now you're probably wondering why I'm wearing the jacket and scarf indoors. But am I the only one that's freezing?
Hello. Deer Hunter.
Scarface. So the marquee with DJ and dance floor prize goes to William Shakespeare, who now is the winner of our disco tent. I was at a music festival recently, and Beyonce came running up to me. She said, "I've lost my phone, I can't find my phone." I said, "Have you tried calling it? If you call it, you might hear it, then you'll find it." She said, "Yes, I've tried calling it, but I always have my phone on silent. I can't find it." I said, "Beyonce, if you liked it, you should have put a ring on it." I used to be in a little orchestra myself. Just a little amateur group, no money behind them or anything. They didn't actually have anywhere for me to put my sheet music, which was a little bit annoying. I said, "You've got to get me something for that." And he said, "We're just a little amateur group, we don't have any money, we can't be buying equipment for anyone." I said, "Well, that's not good enough. I can't put my music on the floor, I won't be able to read it. I can't put it on my lap, it'll fall on the floor. If I can't read the music, I can't play my instrument. It's not good enough, I've got to do something about it." They refused. Well, in the end, I had to make a stand. You're beautiful, it's true. I'm sorry to be blunt. My wife and I think that our son has split personality syndrome. Yeah. I don't know which one of me he gets it from. Jokes about Peter Pan, they never get old. When I was a child, my mother used to say to me, "Peter, if you sit that close to the television, you're going to hurt your eyes. You're not going to do your eyes any good sitting that close to the television, you know." I said, "Mother, sitting this close to the television will do me no harm whatsoever." And I told her that, looking her square in the eye. I had to go to the doctors recently myself, actually, after a series of terrible headaches. And he told me I needed a lobotomy. Well, I wasn't happy about that. I gave him a piece of my mind. Did you know, good people of Deal, did you know that if you get an ASBO for shouting in public and disturbing the peace, they put a microchip in your windpipe? Why? To keep track of you. Friend of mine, Matthew Diadonareval. That's Matthew Diadonareval, always having his name said wrong. Unfortunately, he was involved in an accident recently. They rushed him to hospital as quickly as they could, but typically when he got there, he was pronounced dead on arrival. I've decided when I go, I want to be buried. Actually, the other day I found the perfect coffin. Oh, it was beautiful. So ornate and elegant. Oh, it was just to die for. I overheard someone talking recently, someone who I can only describe as a bigoted racist. I heard them saying that they had an elderly relative that they had to put to death early to take them out of the misery of a terminal illness. And they blamed all of that on the youth in Asia. But some positive news. My little local Sunday League football team's doing very well recently. Yes. So much so that attendance has grown and grown. It's not just the little half a dozen used to have stood around the edge of the pitch. No, there's thousands of people there now. Thousands all around the pitch, week in, week out. The only problem with that, of course, is the people at the back can't see a thing. So I went to the club and said, you've got to do something to help us out with that. And they said, well, we're still just a little Sunday League club. We can't afford to be doing any construction work just yet. I said, well, that's not good enough. There's thousands of people here every week come to support the team, come to watch the players play the game. They can't see anything. That's not good enough. You've got to do something. They refused. In the end, we had to make a stand. You're so vague. You're probably something. Is this your friend here? No. Yes? Who's saying yes? Male friend? Yes, I thought so. Let's go along with this. Thank you. Male? Good. The minute you walked in the joint, I could tell you were a man. Did you know that Henry VIII took one of his wives, I can't remember which one, on a tour of Germany? Frankfurt, Cologne, Munich, Hamburg, and Berlin. Geordie friend of mine expressed his surprise at winning a holiday to Scandinavia very appropriately. Norway. All of my holiday snaps, all my holiday photos, I put them online. The only trouble with that is they're always flashing at me, flashing off the screen like a strobe at me. It's my mistake, I put them on Flickr. I only ever go on holiday to one Greek island. Just cause. I'm glad this is in. I did a little gig in a little amateur club not long ago, and they didn't have anywhere to put the microphone back. I said, you've got to get something for that. He said, we're just a little amateur club. I said, not good enough, you can't put it on the floor for the next time. Not very nice, is it? Got to get something. And they refused. Well, in the end, I had to make a stand. I'll leave you on some good news, ladies and gentlemen. Some good news. I've set up my own company. Yeah. I put out big billboard adverts about my Nisbis. Put out TV, radio commercials saying how amazing my Nisbis is. Put out a press release, all the detailed information of my Nisbis. Wherever I go, everyone I see, I tell everyone about my Nisbis. I mean business. Thank you very much, Dill. I'm Peter Halpin. Good night.